What's up, inner tubes? It's Matt. This is going to be my second vlogger video. I'm recording it a day earlier so I can post it the next day just because it makes things easier. So as of this time right now, it's 4:36 on a Thursday afternoon. It is freaking gorgeous out right now. I got 78 degrees on my thermometer right now in my car, and it's pretty nice. So I think I'm going to get outside for a little bit today before I get to editing some video and stuff for a graduation video for my neighbor. But yeah, there was actually one thing I saw on Reddit last night that I thought was really interesting. Well, I saw it on YouTube, but it linked to it from Reddit. And that was Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs talking about the value of work, and specifically more blue-collar work. And he talked about the stuff that he did on the show, and that was actually something that I recommend that you go watch it. I'll post a link in the description and stuff. Something I found really interesting is how he talked about it, because it was, in particular, this episode was pretty disgusting because of what he had to do. And I'm going to downshift because I'm coming to a stoplight. But yeah, so he talked about how he was essentially, at this dirty job he was doing, he was castrating sheep, which is, you know, not exactly the most fun job I imagine having. And so he goes through this long speech, and I'm not going to go into detail about it because that's what he did, and I can't say it as well. But the gist of it is that people don't want to work. Obviously, nobody wants to work, but everyone takes for granted what they have, and everyone wants to get more for doing less. And that's what his, basically the entire theme of his speech was, is that people today are getting to the point where they're so lazy that they want more money for doing less. They want to leave earlier, they want to go to work later. And I've noticed that a lot of people that I have known throughout my life have been like that, but then I've also seen people who work their asses off, like people I work with. Most of them I have known work hard and are really great at what they do, and they earn their money and they do their share. So yeah, it was really something that just was really interesting to me, because nowadays you're seeing more and more people who are not putting their own share of work in, and they are getting more for less because of what we have available in place for government programs like welfare. I know Maine is a terrible state for welfare. We pretty much throw money at you no matter what. I ran into this a lot when I used to work at a grocery store, and a lot of times you'd see people come in with EBT cards, which is basically just food stamp cards. And the thing that got me is the fact that these people, half of these guys, did not need these cards. I shouldn't say guys, these people, because there's both guys and women, but guys covers everyone. Anyway, these people did not need these cards because they would go and take them and buy, say, a case of water, which is about $3, and then they would go, as soon as they leave the store, open them up, dump them out, and then bring them back in for returnables and buy beer or cigarettes with them and stuff like that. And that's what I get. Like, I don't know where this happened or why this happened, when it happened, whatever, when people just began to think that, you know, I don't feel like working, so I'm going to let other people do it for me so I can get money from the state and live off of that. And it makes me angry, because these are the same people that you can see walking the store with their friggin' iPhones and talking on the phone and doing whatever, and they clearly have money to buy food, but they're just too lazy to do so. So I gotta say, I agree with Mike Rowe, because he has a pretty interesting job, to say the least, rather, by doing dirty jobs. And I guess it's something that I could also improve on. I mean, I work hard, but I could do more work and more efficiently, better, whatever, do better at what I do. But really, I'm just gonna agree with him and say, get back to work. So that's it for me. Here's my video for today. I'll post another one tomorrow. In the meantime, you got Devin's videos and Jesse's videos. Oh wait, he can post one, or them, this week. Alright. Later, tubes.